My first visit to Cyprus was to Paphos, and we've been returning here since 2019. We stay at the Athena beach, but we always do bed and breakfast. We like the opportunity to be able to explore and find local restaurants. And in this video, I'm going to tell you my 5 favourites. In 5th place is the Mandra Tavern, and we make sure we visit there every time we come. It's right in the heart of Paphos. It's been there since 1979. It's family run and it does traditional Cypriot food. And the waiting staff are really lovely. Now, if you like trying wine, try the Basilicon. It's one of the first local wineries of Cyprus. It's up in Cavalini, not far from Paphos. They make 350,000 bottles every year. Now, the Mandra Tavern has a very large menu. It's very good value, very lovely food. See the meat meze at the top there. We had that once. It was absolutely huge. So if you're a large eater and you like a meze, then definitely try that one. On another visit, I've had the sea bream, but on this particular visit, I had my favourite, which is the chicken souvlaki, and my husband had the swordfish. And this is the first restaurant where I ever tried baklava. And as of this last visit in September 2025, the baklava, which is here, is my favourite that I've ever had. The Mandra Tavern, definitely worth a visit. It's a really close one between my 4th and 3rd place. I've been swapping them backwards and forwards in my mind, but I'm going to stick with 4th place is Theo's restaurant. So Theo's was the first restaurant we visited on the night that we arrived in Paphos in 2019. It's been there since 1962 and it was opened by a guy called Theo who used to be a fisherman. And over the decades it's been handed down from father to son. On our first visit, Maria was our waitress and she's still working there now. And in fact, every year that we return here, it's always the same waiting staff that are really lovely. So you can get dining near the actual restaurant itself and also near the waterfront. Now, excuse me moving the camera around, taking a video of the menu wasn't my best thing. I know now to actually take a picture of it, but just so that you can get a rough idea of what the prices are. You've got your hot and cold starters, you've got a very large seafood, fish menu. They have got vegan and vegetarian options, children's menus as well. I mean, a huge menu. And when we come to Paphos, we'll most probably usually visit here twice. Now, always ask what the fish of the day is. We've had kingfish here before and it was really lovely. On this particular occasion, we had the avocado and prawns. We did have the garlic prawns on one visit, but I got so excited when they arrived, I forgot to take a picture. This is the salmon, which is absolutely gorgeous. And my husband says that the swordfish, which he has at this restaurant, is without doubt the best that he's ever eaten anywhere. So well worth a try. Theo's definitely has a special place in my heart, and I would say if you're visiting Paphos, give it a try. Now, if you're staying at the Athena beach, you can take the coastal path into the town. And if you're looking to go to the Mandra restaurant, I guess you're looking at just over a mile walk. And if you're looking to go to Theo's, you're looking at around about a 2-mile walk. But when you walk in, depending on the time of day, you get to see the beautiful sunset. So back to the restaurants. In 3rd place is the Cavalini Restaurant. Now, again, if you're staying at the Athena beach, this is just a short walk from the hotel. And on the first few visits we did to the hotel, we walked straight past this restaurant. What a mistake. So this restaurant is on the Poseidonus Avenue and it has inside and outside eating. So this is more your fine dining Italian and the waiting staff are really lovely. But I would advise booking because it gets very busy. The menu's displayed out the front, so you've got your cold appetisers, you've got your hot appetisers, your salads, you've got your soups and your risotto. You've got your selection of pasta dishes. Recent visits I have had the lasagna and my husband has had the spaghetti con ragu. This visit I had the salmon alla cantonese, however they pronounce that. That was very nice. I haven't actually sampled any of the meat dishes while I've been here, but I have had the duck on many occasions and it is delicious. Plenty to choose from on the dessert menu if you've got enough room. So once we placed our order, we got a lovely celery soup on the house. And here you've got the pate. This one's the duck. The salmon with the prawns. And both dishes were served with a selection of fresh vegetables. Spaghetti con ragu, which my husband said is very nice. Have a good selection of wines. And let's talk dessert. We've got the tiramisu, which my husband had, which he said was very nice. I had the creme brulee. And on our last visit, my husband tried the chocolate souffle. That's the Cavalini Restaurant. That's my number 3. And in second place is the Agora Tavern. So the Agora is up in the old town near the municipal market. Now, I'd strongly advise that you book to come. It opens at 6:30 in the evening, and if you want to get to see the incredible view, then you need to be there for 6:30, and you get to watch the sunset. This is what it all looks like in the daytime, but wait till I show you the views when the sun starts to set. And make sure that when you book, you request a table to get the view. The restaurant is covered in beautiful vines and lots of twinkly lights. And the views look over Paphos. So this is a meze restaurant. There is no menu apart from the wine. You get a choice of a meat or vegetarian meze. So you have a selection of wines and cocktails. So I usually have an Aperol Spritz to start. And on this visit, my husband tried a Juliet and Romeo cocktail. Looks very pretty from the top. And I love the beautiful old-fashioned crockery. So the wine's been ordered and we're both having meat meze. Along comes the starters. You've got lots of dips. Or that one there with the nuts in is absolutely gorgeous. You get a Greek salad, some pita breads.
Eating area outside we've got as well.
This was the wine ordered for the evening. So when we visit Paphos, we usually come the last week in June and first week in July, or we'll come in September. And we've actually been there right up until about the 4th or 5th of October, I think it is. I just want to show you some of the shots that I've taken with my phone. Now, some of them have been taken in portrait on my Samsung, so you don't get them looking quite so good. No filters on them. But yeah, absolutely beautiful shots that I've got through the vine with the sun setting in the background. I mean, it just is the most beautiful location. And all of this is with beautiful Greek Cypriot music in the background. So back to the food. There's some halloumi, sausage. I think there was some pork there. Back to the wine, yeah, just in case you didn't see the wine earlier. We've got potatoes, mushrooms, stuffed peppers. Yeah, just absolutely beautiful. And at the end of the evening, there was a trial for a tiramisu. That's what that was. Anyway, this is what it looks like from the outside. Like I say, beautiful view, beautiful food. Agora Tavern, that's my second place restaurant, well worth a try. Finally, my first place is Ficardo's, and that is on the Poseidonus Avenue, and it is my favourite restaurant of Paphos. In fact, it's my favourite restaurant that I visited on any holiday I've ever been on. So, why do I love it so much? So Ficardo is a family-run business. You'll still see the mum and dad here working, but it'll be Maria and Lenos, the daughter and son, that are mainly running it. And apart from the great food, they're most probably some of the reasons why we come back to this fabulous restaurant. If you're looking for a lovely romantic meal, somewhere with a bit of a cool vibe, this is the place to come. It's got a great menu and that's all displayed at the front of the restaurant. Although they do occasionally take walk-ins, I would always advise booking because it's very busy. I just got this video nicely taken at the end of the evening, just so you can see the vibe. So I always like to start with a cocktail, so I'll either have a porn star martini or a peach bellini. So they've got a great menu with meat, fish, pasta. There's also a children's menu. But for me, it's their steak. Their fillet steak is without doubt the best that I've ever eaten. And I was chatting to Maria when we visited this time, and her dad still deals with all the ordering and preparation of the meat. They also have a great wine menu, and one of the waiters there is always very knowledgeable on the wines. We've, over the years, had this beautiful organic red. My favourite starter is the katifi prawns, but this time we did actually try the bruschetta as well. The main meals are generally served with a portion of mashed potato and some lovely fresh vegetables. There's the fillet steak and my husband's lamb. The last couple of years I've discovered creme brulee. Oh my God, what have I been missing all these years? So I ordered it on our first visit here to Ficardo's in September. When it turned up, I was so excited I forgot to take a picture, but I thought, don't worry, I'll take it when I come next time. Well, the next time I had a different meal, and on the last visit that we came, I left my phone at the hotel, so no picture unfortunately, but without doubt the best creme brulee I've ever had. Maria did mention that her mum made it. So on the visit that I did take my phone, here's the banana flambe. Needless to say, it was delicious. And why not try an espresso martini at the end of the evening? If you're really lucky, you might get a visit from Susie, the resident cat, just before you leave. Ficardo's, your hospitality and your food is why you are my #1 restaurant in Paphos. See you again on my next visit. Why not give one of my top 5s a visit? Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more about my travels, especially my visits to Paphos and staying at the Athena beach, which I will get up on the channel soon. Thanks for watching.